What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Project X Talk. My name is Kevin, aka the Muffin Mon, and today I want to talk to you guys about JRPGs or Japanese role playing games and why Xbox needs to make them a priority in the future. Remember, if you like daily content here, make sure to like, share, subscribe to our channel as we push towards 1,000 subscribers. If you want our content early, drop us $1 over on patreon.com/Project X Talk. But now let's talk about JRPGs on Xbox. I've always loved RPGs and specifically JRPGs. I've always had a fond appreciation for the weirdness and the storytelling within this genre that you simply don't find in Western games. You can point to my childhood on Nintendo consoles as a direct factor to this, but since the early 2000s, my primary console has been Xbox, which may have some of you rolling your eyes since Xbox isn't known for its strong JRPG catalog. But this wasn't always the case. The original Xbox had very little in terms of JRPGs, but the genre really thrived and produced some great games on the Xbox 360. Games like Infinite Undiscovery, The Last Remnant, Blue Dragon, Tales of Vesperia, and Lost Odyssey were not only present on the console, but exclusive to the Xbox 360. This did not go unnoticed. It gave the kids who grew up playing these styles of games on PlayStation and Nintendo a feeling of relief when they switched or picked up an Xbox to experience Halo and Gears, which are groundbreaking at the time. The style of game would still have a strong presence on the 360, and that was a relief. This boosted sales in an untapped market in Japan, and as of 2014, the 360 sold nearly 1.5 million units in Japan. But then the Xbox One came out, and Xbox's commitment to JRPGs seemingly disappeared. We didn't get the Tales games that came after Vesperia. We didn't get them giving money to developers to build those third-party exclusives. The only thing we really got was Final Fantasy 15 and Nier Automata. While those are good games in their own right, it's not the main factor to get an Xbox. This was not the main factor for Xbox One's poor performance, but it certainly did nothing to help the console, which sold a meager 120,000 units lifetime in Japan. However, with the release of the Xbox Series X and S, we've seen a renewed interest in the genre from Xbox executives, and it seems they recognize the importance of the untapped Japanese market. Having already outsold Xbox One in a year with the latest console, it is paying dividends. Games like Scarlet Nexus, Tales of Arise, Near Replicant are launching day and date onto the console. Xbox has had an exclusive deal that brought Phantasy Star Online 2 and their expansion New Genesis to the West. They've added JRPGs to Game Pass such as Edge of Eternity and are getting ports of games such as Dragon Quest XI and Octopath Traveler. They're making moves and it's paying off. Even Atlas is launching Soul Hackers 2 day and date on Xbox this summer. So the future, in my eyes, is pretty bright. However, they still have to work in this area. There are plenty of JRPGs that are still missing from the console, such as Monarch, Final Fantasy 14 and 16. We still don't have a Persona in any form unless you count Arena Ultimax. And where the hell is Final Fantasy 7 Remake? PlayStation is probably paying for these exclusives, but Xbox still needs to start playing ball. They've shown that they're willing to work with outside studios like Avalanche to partner for third-party developed exclusives, so why not get Japanese studios to make Xbox exclusive JRPGs like we had to with Lost Odyssey? Until we see more consistent stream of and all the major JRPG titles launching onto the console day one, Xbox has work to do. Those are my thoughts. I think Xbox really needs to invest in this market. I think there is a big fan base that is missing these on the console despite the renewed interest. But let me know what you guys think down below. Follow us at Project X Talk on Twitter. Follow me at the Muffin Mon on Twitter. It's a 1 instead of an I and an O instead of an A. I'm Kevin. Hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.